So what happened, the customer called me and he put me through with the Honda. I explained to them what's going on. They told me, can you write everything on the ticket and email it to us? I did that, and we got a replacement for the PCM. I haven't opened it, so I'm about to open it, plug it, and before doing anything, let's see if I can identify this without the VIN number and go to live data and see if I have the same problem. I believe. Control unit, engine, live data. Same exact thing. Since we have the same exact situation now, it is hard to condemn the PCM. I'm going to chase the vehicle, and I tried to read more about the strategy, how the engine control module knows the speed of the vehicle. It's not written, but most probably it has something to do with the ABS. Now I searched the word speed in all data and I got a bunch of links, but one of the link got me to the engine control module harness, the smaller one, and when I search speed again, it takes me to pin 35, says VSP, vehicle speed signal output, send vehicle speed signal. So I wonder if we go back, disconnect the ABS this time, not the transmission. Last time we disconnected the transmission thinking that the transmission would report the speed for the vehicle, but I might be wrong. Let's go disconnect the ABS, see if that 158 becomes 0. If it does, then we'll just do the programming one more time and then reconnect the ABS and see what effect does it have on the whole process. Unfortunately, with the ABS disconnected, look at the ABS. Wow, never noticed this, just notice it. Again, this vehicle is flood. I mentioned that in video number 1. It doesn't change the speed to 0, vehicle speed right here. Let's go out and go back in. Same thing, ABS is unplugged. Okay, so my plan B was to hook up to the PCM on the bench, and usually I do that at home. I don't do it on site because at home better and easier, but this shop is far away from where I live, so I'll do it here. Now there's a lot of wires to hook up to be able to have that PCM talking, and away from the vehicle we have vehicle speed 0. So if we can go back and write the VIN number that way, although I doubt it because right now we don't have a park neutral signal. Now remember, the process here usually successful, but it won't read it. It will not write it, sorry. Let's see. Has been written. Okay, this doesn't mean anything. What we need to do is we need to disconnect from it and auto ID it, see if it's gonna read a VIN number. If it does, that means we did write the VIN number. I might do it with HDS. I have the laptop over there, but we'll see. I mean, it didn't write it. Now, let me fire up this laptop. So after the process failed on auto, I hooked up the HDS, and it failed also. I hooked up the PCM to the vehicle, and I'm trying it here, and it's doing the same thing. It's telling us the engine is running. This car has a problem. The car has a problem reporting an engine speed. But why when I hook up the original it won't do this? I have to read more about it. I tried to see who does the reporting of the engine speed, but I couldn't find any information. Interesting findings. First thing that I noticed is, if you guys see this pin right here, this second row from the bottom, second pin from the right side, it's missing. You guys see it? It's missing. Now there is also a little corrosion green stuff, and that green stuff is also here, which we'll get to, but there is green stuff over here. Now this vehicle, I have mentioned in the first video that this vehicle is flood. The first concern of this video, of this case, was the fan was not working. So that pin, if we trace that pin, I did do the homework off camera just to make the videos are short and give you guys the bottom line. Let's say this is the pin A30. A is the small one. When we trace it, A30 goes to a relay, so it is the control of that RFC relay. Now the load side of that relay is that red one, which goes to the fan motor. This is the radiator fan control module. So this is definitely our issue, why I called a PCM. At that time, I don't know why I didn't unplug the connector and look at the pin itself. One thing about these pins also, they are so delicate, so delicate. So be careful when you deal with them. Now the second finding that I noticed, right here, there is a pin bent. You see it right here and right here. So when we come to this one, this is connector A. It is bent and it is shorted with another pin, which is the one next to it. It's this pin, A26, I believe, with A25. So when we trace both of them, 26 is it goes to the body control module, and it goes to the brake pedal position switch. Okay, 25, we still 25 and 26, those two. Both goes to the, one of them is the control of that PGM-FI sub relay, and the other one is, one of them is the control, the other one is the load side. The load side gets it from this black one, this black right here, which is the second one I'm chasing, the black one. The black one is power. Okay, Black one is power. I'm going back to that relay. This is power, and it goes to this brown one right here. Which is also power. Okay. The big connector pin, you guys see it? It's more obvious than this one. There you go. And there's the green stuff, if you guys see it. So the big connector is right here. Those two pins. This pin 46 was 64. 46 is the VTC oil control solenoid valve B, and 64 is VTC oil control solenoid valve A. Those are shorted. The control for both of them is shorted. So it's not clear why this is happening. Why? The question now, why with the old one we don't have any speed reported? With the new one though, the new one with the good pins, which makes me think to look at the small one to see if that that piece of metal from that broken pin A30 is still there. So the new one though is new. It doesn't have no bent pins or no missing pins or anything. It's new, and we had the same issue with the other new one. So now when I came here, I looked at the harness from the top. I saw a sign of water. If you guys see it, there is signs of corrosion. Let me make sure that this pin 30, look at this right here, there's corrosion. Let me make sure that this pin 30 doesn't have the piece of metal that might be get pushed when we plug this connector to this. Probably that piece of metal is touching another pin and causing the problem. So let's focus here for now. So I don't see anything except rust. You see there's rust here. You see the yellow color here also, and this is our pin, the blue one, which is this one right here. Here also see rust. Everything intact, nobody touching nobody. There's a lot of rust in both of them actually. I'm gonna recommend to replace both. Even when you come here, look at it. But why do I have both these pins out? I am just duplicating what's going on with the original one. So with the original one, this one is bent, this one is bent, and we don't have any speed reported. So those bent, I pulled them out of the harness, and I'm going to plug this this new one, sorry, and try to program it, see if we can write the VIN number. Alright, so this is how it goes. Two connectors are in, the two wires are out, and live data. Disappointment, we still have 158 reported vehicle speed, which means the harness should be replaced, or something in the car is reporting a speed to the new engine control module while the car is sitting, key on. So we either find that thing, which is near impossible, because you guys saw me in the second video, I disconnected the ABS, I disconnected the transmission and all these sensors harnesses, and the speed was still 158, which made me believe that the first new PCM is bad internally, but I don't think so now. After about a month, I'm back here at the Honda. Reason why I didn't visit it, the owner of the lot was on a vacation overseas, so now he's back. I'm back. I wasn't able to find any information, anything that would tell me who's reporting the speed. I did my best, but now I have another solution, which is cloning the module, cloning the old one to the new one. We got connected and we're in the process of reading that a full backup of that PCM. The key's on, maintainer is on there. Connected the new one, key it on, and funny, the security light was flashing, now it's not flashing anymore because it's, I guess it's erasing. We'll see. It took some time, that's why I have to stop and bring you guys back, so I'm gonna do the same thing. Now it's right in the file. Let's key it on. Well, good sign we have a P. We don't have a blinking. I don't care about the security, I can always fix that. My issue was the VIN number. So now we're gonna connect the autel again and see if we can read a VIN number on that car. Let's put this on the side. Let's connect right to. Alright, let's exit out of here. Sometimes I have to turn off, not sometimes, probably almost all the times I have to turn off and turn back on the Wi-Fi for it to connect faster than if I wait for it. Sometimes waiting for it's not gonna make it connect. Okay, now let's go auto scan. It got to 3 without reading a VIN. That's alright, let it go. We'll see. By the way, for those that watching that knows what cloning, software that I used didn't have a EEPROM and a flash read and write. It just had maps, and while I was waiting for it to finish, I called a friend and he told me that probably reading and writing maps is not gonna transfer a VIN number. So we'll see. I mean, if I read 0 speed, I'm happy, man. I can't write the VIN number using the autel or HDS. It's not gonna identify it. That's fine. Let's go to history and go here without a VIN number, or we can just choose this one. Go back. Yeah, let's choose this one with the VIN number. Boom. Okay, control unit, engine control, live data. Whoa! Vehicle speed 0. That's good. Now, you guys probably won't believe me or have doubts because it would be stupid to do. This is the old one with the broken pin, if I can find it right there. This is the broken pin for the radiator fan. This is a new one. I plugged it just to don't want anybody to think that I'm doing anything funny here. I'm surprised myself. Let's go to special functions, see if right in the VIN is gonna work. Enter VIN will be written, yes. Okay. Yes. Complete VIN has been written. That's it. What I want to do is I want to go back, go to ammo. Yes. Yes. Ammo setup. Special functions. Replace HDS and PCM. Okay. It's gonna ask me to turn the car off, the key off, and then put it back on 2 times. Okay. On. Off. Okay, engine started. Front door is good. Security is good. Back. Okay. Key on. Back. Back here. Auto scan. This will take some time. I'm gonna delete all codes and start the car a couple of times and see if we have anything left. We don't have no check engine light right here. Let's go in here. I'll show you guys live data. The steering angle sensor is not reporting right here. See it? Okay, that's not good. I went to ABS and I did all sensors and it was a successful adjustment. All sensors. That's how you do the steering angle sensor, by the way, on the Civics. Turn ignition off. Wait 5 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5. On again. Successful. Now when we go to the ABS, do we see a steering angle sensor movement? That's a problem. I think we're gonna see it. Look, watch. I've seen this before on another vehicle. Steering angle sensor right here. Let's see. Yeah, it is. See? Alright. And radar is not reading that steering angle sensor. I miss it. Yeah, I miss it right here. See it? Well, we'll see about that one. Let's focus on our concern, the first concern, which was the fan, radiator fan. So we're under the hood. I removed the box to have a better visual at the fan. I have my power probe hooked on this blue wire, which we had a problem with. PCM was not sending a ground to this relay to send a power to the fan to make it work. Right now we're about to test everything, and yes, okay, you heard it, fan is working. I'm happy, I'm really happy. And the PCM was able to send a ground. The PCM was sending a ground, but this pin was broken. In the original PCM, let me shut this off. In the original PCM, if you guys see this second row, second pin, it's broken, it's missing right there. Yeah, hopefully you guys see it. The light is not making, being on my forehead is not making a good angle for me, but anyways, yeah, it's right there, it's missing that second pin, second to the right. Woo! This is our main concern. I'm gonna talk to the owner, see what we're gonna do about this steering angle sensor not reading, although it was working before, but probably a drive around the block will make it respond again, or make the radar interpret the message that is being sent over CAN. I know it's a long journey. Thank you guys for watching all, I don't know how many videos, it's gonna be 2 or 3, but it's an interesting case. Till this moment, I don't know what sends the speed signal to the PCM. If you guys know, please comment below and share the information with us. And I'm happy that we have some other solutions outside the dealer software or devices that we can make things work. But as you guys saw, after I did what I had to do, the PCM is not reading 158 anymore. So I don't know. I mean, the only interpretation to what happened is that those new PCMs are being sent with wrong mapping. I don't know why do they read 158 out of the box. I don't know. All I know is I have to do what I have to do to make the car work. Now the car can be driven without overheating issue, without the fan not coming on. Again, thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, do whatever. It's your channel as much as it's mine. Have a good day.